Okay, guys, I got a couple things I'm going to show you for American Canyon. They did not send us much, but I'm going to go over the plays that they did send us so you guys can get used to the formations and what they run. So this is spread with the tailback to the left, and out of this, on the first play they send us, they fake a rocket sweep. So if you don't know what a rocket sweep is, it's like a jet sweep, but it goes behind instead of in front. So the slot receiver will go in motion, and then right before it gets to the line of scrimmage, he's going to come through here. And he's going to go this way. Okay. The tailback is going to run just inside zone. Okay, so the tailback's just going to run inside zone right through here. Now, when they block this, they're going to leave this D end free. So this receiver's coming to block, coming to block. These guys are going to double team, and he's going to lead to linebacker. These guys are going to double team to linebacker, kick out the end. So this is what this is going to look like in either run off or block here. They don't block the play side tight end. So this play side tight end is the side the QB opens up to. Okay, so they don't block that guy. This guy's coming in, just reading. This is important why we need to not come up the field. We don't want to do that. What we want to do is we want to squeeze in. So when this guy blocks down, you want to replace and squeeze to take away that run. You can get all the tackles there, but if you come up field, you're not going to get any tackle. Now the rocket, okay, they're going to treat that differently. So I'm going to show you how the rocket's going to be going. So it's all going to look the same. So running back's going to come, he's going to fake there. Quarterback is going to open up. This guy is going to go into motion, and then he's going to come around. This time, though, what they're going to do is they will seal. Okay. They will come up to block. They will come to block. They will block here. They will block here. This guy will pull and come up to block. And then they will block here. They don't care about this guy, they don't care about this guy, and they don't care about this guy. They're trying to get out here into the open and make this a pursuit. So this is what you call a rocket sweep. Now they didn't run it in their film, but they showed it. So if they're going to have rocket motion with that inside zone run, they're going to give you the same look, so they might go inside run, inside run, inside run, and then they're going to go rocket sweep. So let's take a look at this so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So the one that I'm going to show you, they just have it going through the inside zone. So we're going to come here. There's the formation. You have your two receivers to the right, two receivers to the left. You have the halfback to the left side of the quarterback. And you're going to see there's the motion guy. He rockets behind. And there we go. And this is what I'm talking about right here. They are going to leave this guy, this D end, wide open. They're just going to let him go. They're going to let him run upfield, and they're going to run right underneath. So watch what happens. They let him go. He's not there to make the tackle. Right? And they get their 4 to 5 yards. So again, we'll watch this again. They are going to leave the D end alone. Okay. So they're going to leave him alone. And then they're going to go right underneath. This is why D ends, you got to squeeze. You got to learn to squeeze and stop coming upfield. It's a good way to aggravate me, right? And again, if they're going to show that rocket motion, it's in their playbook, even though they don't have it on the film they sent us. They didn't send us very many plays. Okay, so that's what I wanted to show you. The next play I want to show you They're going to go trips and they're going to go flood. Okay, so on this one, I believe he's going to go flood. He's going to hitch. Let me look at it real fast. Yeah, okay. So let's back this up so you guys can see it. Let's go back into our diagrams. And let me get to the trips left. All right, so this is trips left, and this is what they're going to be doing. This is just a flood. So the flood, this guy is going to run off. It's going to go in there. This guy is going to come up, and he's going to run a 5-yard out, but he kind of sits on that 5, and this guy is going to run a hitch. Okay, so what they're trying to do is they want to keep you here. Their goal is either here or here. So they want the corner to run off, and they want this guy to be late in the trail technique. So we have to look and see how are we going to cover this. So if we run cover 3, okay, so if we run cover 3, corner is going up. He has flats. He's going to sit here, deep third, right? And then you got third. This guy is either going to run a go route, but most likely he's running a post because he wants to occupy this safety also. So be prepared for this one to be a post and not a vert because they also want to occupy that safety. You want to get that safety out of the position. So if we look at this and we think about, okay, if we sky it, sky, flat, here, right? 2 back comes here. Corner comes here. The problem is, will this guy get over here fast enough for the out? I'm sorry, wrong guy. For the out. So we have to think, are we going to run cover 3? Are we going to sky, or are we going to cloud it? And clouding is the one thing we have not done. So in the cloud, you have first out, first up, first in. And basically how that works, let me get this ready. Let me delete that. Basically how this works is first out, so when this guy is coming here, he's the corners. When this guy is coming up, that's the safety. And then this guy's inside, so that would be the number 4 guy. So we're going to look at in practice, and we're going to see how well we run this. We can either sky it, we can go cover 3, or we can try clouding. What they're hoping is you get confusion and you either leave the fade route open, or more importantly, you leave the flood and they just dip, dink and dunk underneath. And again, this guy, he wants to occupy the corner and the safety, so expect to see that post. So let's go and watch that play so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So you're going to see he kind of sits. He doesn't run a true out. He kind of just fades his out right here, the go route, and this is what they're counting on. Okay, so that's what we're going to be looking at in defending that flood. And basically we're just going to see, okay, what do we do best? And that's what we're going to run with in the game. Now here you're going to see a wing set. So they have their wide out. They have their wide out and slot. They have their halfback to the right. And they have their wing to the left. So this would be wing left oppo. And the reason we call it oppo is because the halfback is going to be on the opposite side of that wing back. So we're going to look at that one next. So let me get into my layers real fast. So we want wing left oppo. So that's what it's going to look like right here. So this is what we're seeing. We're seeing the wing position. We see the wide out slot receiver, the Y over here, Q, and the halfback is opposite. What they're running on this play is what we call belly ISO. They don't do a very good job. Because the tackle is here, okay, because that tackle is here, What they should be doing, and let me make sure I'm on the right layer. Okay. What they should do is call a cross block. He should block down, block this way, so we have that cross block for leverage. Wing comes up, takes first back. They're going here, here, and here. Okay, and what they're counting on is this guy not coming over, that this guy's not going to make that a tackle. And the running back is going to come here. He's going to just veer off here and then come this way. It's a slow developing run. They really got to get on their blocks. You're going to see that they try to base block, and this guy tries to come in through and block here, but they have no leverage here, so it kind of gets all jammed up and it doesn't do a very good job. So if I'm coaching them, I'm fixing this before our game. Okay, and why isn't it not deleting? Let me make sure I'm on the right layer again. Let's see, Command Z. Sorry guys, I on the wrong layer when I deleted that. Okay, so if I was their coaching staff, I would do cross block for leverage, kick out, that creates a bigger hole. This guy comes up. They might try to send him there, and him there. The odds of the center being able to block that linebacker, because this linebacker should be filling in his gap. What we're going to probably do to counteract this, to give ourselves better chance and better leverage, is we're going to slant to the wing side. So we're going to go, the wing side is going to be our strength call. So in this case, since we're on the opposite side, we're going to be calling strong right, in which case ends coming down, block into that gap, and when this guy comes to block, that gap should be filled, which is going to cause a pile up, and then you two guys should be able to converge on that halfback, because this is where the halfback wants to go. Wants to go right here in the B gap, which would be the 3-hole on the offensive side. And what we want to do is kind of force him inside where we're going to have more bodies to tackle. So for this game, we're going to always call the strength side to the wing, and we're going to slant there, and we're going to take away that belly ISO. So that's how we're going to defend this. So even if they do have a better blocking scheme, we're going to be right in there. Now, they run this play twice. Okay, so the other thing that they do, and let me bring this one up. This is regular wing. So this would be, in our case, wing left. To us, it'd be wing right. But wing left, the halfback is going to be over here on this side. And you're going to see back-to-back plays. And again, they don't do a very good job. They try to base block. Again, if I am these guys, what I am going to do is I'm going to leverage with the cross block, come in, take. They're going to try to get this guy in there. And then now he has a much faster shot. So the quarterback just has to get that ball there, right? So now he has a much better angle for a true belly ISO. And this is what you're going to see. So what, again, I want us to do is I want us to call strong. So in this case, strong right to the wing side from our side. And we're going to slant here, come and hit here. Slant here, have outside. So when they try, we're going to try to plug that lane up, and we're going to make it difficult. So now the running back has to decide, am I going to cut it back in which case there's the 1. You got the 3 coming down, and then you have the 4 free in case he tries to bounce it out. So you guys really just got to read and react in this area anytime you see that wing back. But we want to take away that main running lane that they're looking for. And again, that main running lane is right here. Oops, let me get it back a little bit better. Sorry. It's right here. That's where they want to go. Okay? And we're going to be looking to plug that in. And we're going to give them this window because we're going to have the 1 coming there. So This should make sense. Let's go watch it so you guys can see it. They do it back-to-back plays. So belly ISO, here's the wing back. These guys are going to block down. He's going to come in and block. And you're going to see him go across and into here. See, all he wants is that crease, and he got 4 yards. Okay, so we want to take that away. Now, if we look at the next play, same formation, except now the wing is to the, the tailback is to the wing side. So now he just has to run downhill. Again, you're going to see the same blocking. They don't do a very good job blocking. He comes right in there, and we want to stuff it. Now you can see where he bounces it to the outside. And this is where our fullback, our linebacker over here, this is your job right there. Boom. He tries to bounce it outside. There you are. Don't be so high. This guy's going to get trucked because he is upright. He is not in a tackling position. And look at him get pushed back by the running back. So he needs his guys to come in. He still gets a yard because the guy didn't make a good tackle, right? Watch him come in. Zero leverage, right? Which means he's just going to get pushed backwards. So exact same play. Let's go back. Exact same play. He's on the opposite side. He's going to cut across and come down. But again, this is just belly ISO. And then you're going to see it again. Now he's on the same side. Same play. Belly ISO. Okay. They just didn't do a very good job blocking. But, and again, if I'm their coach, I'm watching the same film. I'm correcting that blocking scheme. So be prepared for that blocking scheme to change. Okay, this one's going to go trips right. I believe on this one they're doing mesh. Yes. So this one they're doing a mesh with a sit route, and they're doing a post. Okay. So if you guys don't play offense, let's go over what the mesh route is. So we're gonna go trips right. Make sure I'm in the right layer. So mesh, we run mesh on our offense. That's where this guy comes over here. This guy comes over here. Quarterback is looking for the zone. Quarterback is looking for the zone. This guy's going to run a sit route. So he's going to come here and sit. And he just wants to sit in an open area. So if our linebackers drop back, so let's say our linebackers drop back, he just wants to sit in that pocket. That's why this is called a sit route. And this guy is going to run a post over. Okay. Who they're trying to leverage is they're trying to leverage our safety. So they want our safety out of the position. So if the safety comes down, they want to hit this post. This is why we really need to collide these routes, and we got to maintain our responsibility. So if this corner bites, okay, then he'll be out of place and this guy will be wide open. So if the corner comes in and bites because this guy's going this way and that's what they're looking for, then this guy's open. There's no one here. That's a touchdown. That's what they want. So what do we got to do? As this guy is going this way, you got to pass him off and yell in. As this guy is coming in, what I'd really like you to do is to collide him. Kill that route. Okay, don't let that guy come across. So you're going to kill that route. Now this guy, we don't have to worry about him coming over here into this area. So if you just kill it, that'd be fantastic. A corner, we might come down and try to kill this route too. If we eliminate those routes, then we have the sit route to sit on. So if you bite down, we're going to have two guys on the post. So corner, you should have him. Safety, you should have here. So we should have 2-on-1 coverage on that Y. But we only get that if we kill these routes. So we want to kill the mesh. So just be aware. So probably, when it comes to trips, come down and play that hard. Again, if we're going sky, you're coming this way, you're coming this way, so we should have that covered. And then again, we just want to kill. There's no one in the flats, so you're not going into the flats. You just want to kill that route. You want to kill this route. And again, you have, on this side, you'd have man anyways. Okay, but in this case, we want to pass them in, and we're just going to sky. You're going to pass, yell in, right? But in reality, we want to kill that route. So this is the mesh. So again, I'm going to draw it up again so you guys can see it. Coming here, coming there, sit, post. And that's a horrible post. Okay, and there's that post, right? So that's what this play is going to be. This guy's going to leak out. Hopefully by this point, you know, 2 back, you got to go kill that route. So you guys are responsible for the tailback. Tailback leaks out to your side, you go kill him. So let's look at that play. So I'll run at full speed so you guys can see it. There's the sit route. And again, this is their scrimmage. They did not run this very well. Expect it to be run. So linebacker from the inside, you're supposed to kill this guy. Okay, he's going untouched because their corner's playing way off here. We're not going to do that. Now look, no one touches him. Linebackers, you guys, this is within 5 yards. You guys are allowed to kill this guy. And you guys are allowed to kill this guy. We do not have to let him go over the middle. We can collide those routes. Okay? Then we're going to take away these 2 options. The quarterback is going to have the flat, in which case our linebacker should be coming to the flat. And then you're just going to have the sit route and that post route or that fade route that they're running. Okay, so let's look. I want you guys to really see that sit route. This guy is going to be running the sit route. So this guy right here, the slot receiver, he's going to be running that sit route. Okay, and we just want to kill that. Let's go to the next play. Hit screen. So here they're running an illegal pick. Okay, so we're going to go dubs. And let me delete this. Let's go back to our layers. Let's go back to our spread, which it looks like I accidentally deleted again. So give me a second to get it back, guys. Sorry, I didn't mean I deleted it by accident. Okay, let's go here. Let's delete that. Let me bring it back in. Sorry. I want to bring in the spread. Delete that. Okay. So back to spread. So here's that spread route that I'm going to show you. And let me get rid of this. Again, apologies. And I want to get back to my color here. Okay, so in this one, they're going to run like an illegal screen. So this guy, and again, I want to make sure I'm in my right layers, sorry. This guy's going to run, but he's going to run like a modified hitch. He's going to come in here and run like this. And this guy's going to come and block. Okay, and they're going to do the same thing. They're going to run, they want to run in here. They want this guy to come and block. So they're going to create, what they're trying to create is a rub route, but this is illegal. So let's watch what happens. So there's that hitch. And you can see how he's coming in deeper, almost like a screen. And he catches it underneath. Now, this is what they're not allowed to do, but we can't expect the refs to call this. He's not allowed to go up and do this. So he's engaging the block while the ball's in the air. That is not allowed. Again, that's something I'll address to the referees before the game so you guys can see this. So basically, it's supposed to be a rub route, but what they're planning on is, and they're only doing it to one side, they're planning on the refs not catching it. Okay, so that's one thing that we're going to inform the referees before the game. So this one, back to dubs, and we're going jet sweep left. So remember, rocket sweep goes behind, jet sweep comes in front. So let's see how they block this. And again, they don't do a very good job blocking. They're just doing a standard stretch block, halfback lead. Okay. So again, we're going to look and see what that looks like. Okay, I thought I got rid of this. Oh, we'll leave that there. Okay, so they're just going to have a halfback lead, right? Normally what I would do is send this guy here, have this guy here. I want to seal, come here, and I would send here, and then they can just send this guy up to here. Okay, they don't really even care about this end. This end's not going to get there. Run, bubble, and that is the jet sweep. So that's how they're running that jet sweep. So let's go look at that play again so you guys can see it. There's a halfback lead. And the receivers are base blocking, so they're going to let that halfback get to the linebacker. I would do it slightly differently, but they're just going to do straight up blocking. Okay. So we need to look and see what we're going to do against this, all right? So let me delete this real fast. We're probably going to be playing this. Now, when this guy goes in motion, this is what we do differently. We're bumping, right? Bump, bump, bump. You are supposed to be attacking jet sweep. You are coming down. You are coming down. Safety, you're doing that 3-point route over the top. And this way, when you guys come, you guys have cutback lanes. Okay? So we're going to be replacing everybody. Let me make this a little bit better here. So again, when you're replacing two, you got cutback, corner. You're just going to play your man. This guy could come off and run something like a slant. So again, you want to be inside shade of the Y. But this is why we bump. It's important, it's imperative when we bump that you go attack this guy. Okay, find your angle, get after him. You want to beat this guy's block. If you don't beat this guy's block, they're going to get the edge, and you saw that they got a touchdown. But this is why we bump over. But it only works if you attack. If you don't attack, it doesn't work. And let's go to the next play. This is Verts with a dig. And what happened here? Why isn't this playing? Okay, so this is Verts with a dig. A dig is a 10-yard in. Okay, so you're going to see it right there. And you have a bender or a seam route. Okay, so let's look at that. And this is coming out of, this is also coming out of dubs. All right, so I'm going to delete that. Ignore the motion. Ignore this down here. Okay, just ignore that. So what they're going to be doing is they're going to be running a dig route. So he's running a seam, running a vert, running a vert. This guy is going to run a dig going underneath. And what they're trying to do is they want that safety to come here, right? And they want that 4 to also come there, and they want to leave this open, which in which case this is what our linebackers. Now, if he sneaks out, okay, there's the problem. You're going to attack that guy, right? So, again, when we play this, if we go man 1, that means you guys are going to lock up these guys. So you're going to lock up. You have running back. Okay. You got deep here. You need to come here. You have this guy here. Corner has this guy here. Okay. So that's how we can run this, where we're just going to run all man. So you guys are going to be locked up. And you guys are going to be locked up. So cover 1. Right. So this is going to be cover 1. This is probably our best way to defeat that. This way you guys can follow in. And on that dig route, okay, the one that's going to be your responsibility to help out that corner. Everyone else is going to have to do their job. So let's look at it again. So here you go. And then here's that dig coming right across. And see how that area is vacated? This is what I'm talking about. See how that area is vacated? So if the quarterback decides to dump it off, he has a wide open receiver right there in the middle. Okay. He's looking for his fade. If the fade's there, he'll take it. But in reality, he has that guy wide open right over the middle. Look at, there's no one around him. So we got to be aware about that. We have to play our jobs. We can't freelance when we're doing this. I think this is supposed to be a counter. I think they just they screwed up their block. So here you're gonna have dubs. You're gonna have a dubs bunch on this side, and you have dubs. So I'm just gonna show you dubs out of this look and what they're gonna be running with counter. What they want to do is technically they want to block down. So they're gonna block down, block. Excuse me. They want to block down. Block down. If they're running this correctly, they're going to go, because they want you to go here, corner to go there. They're pulling this guy. He should be kicking out the D end, and this guy should be wrapping up to seal this edge, and this is what they want. They don't care about this end. They want this end to come right here. Again, this is why we got to squeeze. This guy is going to come here and come right around here. I think they screwed up their blocking, because this is how you do counter. You want to create this wall right here, and you're going to have your blocks just kick out everybody. And they want that 3 to be out of the picture, and then this becomes a base block. Then the only guy left to make the play is going to be the safety. So this is counter. This guy's going to go this way because he's going to go up. He's going to take you. He's going to go up. He's going to take you. They want you guys committing. And by the time you remember, you have all those defenders there blocking. This is why we take our read step. Okay, this is why you guys got to take your read step. Read step. You see these guys pulling. Soon as you see them pulling, you need to be attacking that point. You got cutback. You got main. You're coming off. You got to come down and try to make a tackle. You're not supposed to make the tackle. You're supposed to make the tackle. You're supposed to clean up. They're going to run you guys off. So this is really important that we do our job. And D end, this is why I'm saying when this guy blocks down, you got to squeeze and look inside, because this guy is coming to kill you. That is his job. He is supposed to destroy you, light you up. He wants to kick you out because they want to run right underneath you. Now, if you do what you want to do, if you come right up the field, right, because I want to get to the quarterback, I'm going to come up the field. He's going to come and he's just going to take you. And you're going to create this natural lane for the running back just to go boop right underneath you, because you're going to be right over here. This is where the end's going to be. So this is why I don't want you guys coming up field. This is why I want you guys squeezing down and trying to make a play in the backfield, in the trail. This is why I want you coming down, looking, right? I want you squeezing and looking. Let this guy come, get to his outside shoulder, and defeat the block and force this back in. Now this guy is in trouble. Okay? So end. You could cause a lot of trouble, and you can allow your linebackers to come in and make this tackle. So that's how we want to treat counter. But again, you're going to see that they do it very, very poorly. So they're going to do their double pull. It's going to be right out here. I think this guy just screwed up his blocking. Okay, so if you look, these guys are down blocking center, down blocking. This guy should have been down blocking, but he starts to do a block to the outside. To me, that is an error. And they're still getting yardage off of it, right? Still works. They're still getting it. So again, this is why we got to take our read steps, and we got to come down, and we really got to watch it. Well, and they might block it this way, but I just don't understand why they would. Because that counter is meant to go to the outside. So I think they just screwed up their blocking and got away with it. That would be my take. And then on this one, this is the mesh post. So again, you're going to see the mesh where these guys come across, and you're going to see a post, and this guy's just going to run a fade. There's the mesh, right? And you can see where he catches it. So watch. The defender's going to get sucked inside. Collide it. Hit it. Hit it. Don't let him go. And right underneath everybody. Look how the guys ran into each other. There's no one there. They want you to vacate your area. Okay, they want you to vacate. We run it. It's part of our game plan. We're gonna run mesh a lot and scout. We're gonna run it in our regular offense. Look at that. So right there, they want you guys to ignore that guy. He's doing his job finding open grass. Every person on this defense failed. Collide it. Hit this guy. Look at that. He's running under 5 yards. He's given free release. If we hit him, play is dead. And this is Trey Zorro. Okay, so let's watch this play. Trey Zorro, so you have your two wide outs. See how wide this guy is? He's never getting the ball. Your wings right here. Halfback right here. Solo receiver right here. And there it goes. Inside zone. All right, that's all they ran was inside zone. And they just did it out of Trey. They could have ran a couple of different plays. But I know it's inside zone because everyone's base blocking and they have a double team there. Right? So that wing back, he's just blocking the man above him. He's just blocking the D end. They're double teaming the D tackle. And they're going to double team the other tackle, and they're going to go up to linebacker. So look at the double team, double team, double team. And then they're going up. Inside zone. That's it. Out of Trey. Okay, so we should know what Trey is by now. So if we go in here and I pull up Trey. There's Trey. Oops, that's not Trey, that's Trips. My bad. There's Trey. So that's the formation right here. Okay, and then all they did was run inside zone. And they just base block. Blocked. These guys come here to here. He's just running. They're coming here to here. And he is just running right in there. They're counting on this guy not making the play. They could run him off to try to occupy him to get him to go fly out. But that's what I would do. I just run this, run it inside, run this guy off. Okay, but they want this 4 to see this guy coming in and try to take him. Because now he's out of it, and they're just going to run that inside zone. And that's it. That's pretty much everything that they sent us, which wasn't much. So expect us to be practicing tomorrow. This will be up for you guys to watch. Do not watch it in class. Okay, do not watch it in class. So I'm going to end it right now.